Hey guys, and welcome into the Roxy Report. Okay, so today I wanted to do a blabber vlog. Blabber vlog! Blabber vlog! I need an intro for that. I have the jingle. Click on the bell and you will see when I upload sporadically. Notification Nation! That's something. I like music, okay? I think that my life should have a soundtrack. So if anyone wants, I can pay you to follow me around and just play the trombone. Burr, 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 burr. Every time I walk. Burr, 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 burr. I would die with laughter. Okay. Today, I wanted to read a couple of comments because there's some topics I want to talk about, including the gender clinic and what's going on at the end of the month. So first up, I want to read this question given to us by Mikey Cooper. So let me put on my sexy librarian glasses. Where is it? Where are my glasses? There they are. I found them. It's okay. All right. So I need to just do this, and then I'm just going to keep my... Okay, perfect. I can see everything. Okay, right. So Mikey Cooper says... I know I can't be your only female-to-male fan. All of us transgender people seem to stay in two separate groups, and I don't know why. I get that we are trying to do literally opposite things, and any tips or info that you share won't help me at all, but thanks. I can give support and tips on other stuff than just male to female. I think, no, actually I'm useless, don't worry about that. Do you... won't help me at all. I think we can still support each other, definitely. Do you know any FTM people? What do you think about some females doing everything they can to be masculine at the same time as you are doing everything you can to do the opposite? I don't know if there's a topic here, or if you even want to talk about this, but just think it is something we should think more about. You are completely right. Mikey, definitely. I think... Okay, so I'm going to go to the first question first. It's probably easier if I just do this question by question. Do I know anyone who is female to male? I'm trying to think, but I don't think I do. I did know of... I know of a couple of people, but I don't know of anyone personally. I don't think. My brain might be just having a fart. Just a brain fart. But the most people that I've met have been male to female. And I completely agree with when you say that basically we are stuck in this kind of... we're stuck in our own separate groups, and I think that goes for a lot of the LGBT community. We're kind of separated off. It's like, I don't get it. It's like everyone's just in their own party. They are really kind of integrating, and it's a bit weird. Even though we're all fighting for the same thing, which is, of course, acceptance and freedom. And I think my views on FTM is the same as my views on everything else. I just go for it. Just be happy. Some people think that maybe I have different outlooks on different ways of life, and no, that's not true at all. I think that everyone should be happy, and I think everyone should support everybody else. So yeah, I am slightly jealous, I will admit, of the fact that it's so much easier. It's so much easier. If you go on YouTube right now and type in transition video, okay, transition timeline FTM a year, okay, testosterone is amazing, and it does pretty much everything for you. Your voice, like, gets incredibly deep, incredibly quickly. And we... as female to male, we have to work on that ourselves. There's no help with that at all. That's all us. Although we do get boobs and we do get giant breasts. That's and big hips. Giant breasts and big hips. That's the title of this video. I always really I'm slightly jealous of how quickly and how easy it is. Maybe not, of course, mentally, but how easily physically that transition can take place. So if you're female to male, or wanting to be female to male, go for it, because it's easier than doing what I'm doing. Okay. Right. In terms of what do I think of you doing the opposite as what I'm doing? It's the same thing. It's not opposite at all. We're trying to be in our own bodies. It's the same. We're basically going for the same goal, and that's amazing. And more power to everyone who's watching this. So go out there and be you, because that's awesome, and you're awesome. But yeah, definitely support everyone that you can. I think that we are definitely segregated, and that's stupid. I think that everyone should just support everyone. So thumbs up. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the end of this month is my gender clinic appointment, and I'm scared poopless, shitless. Let's be honest. I'm scared. I'm so scared. It's been 2 years since I went. And I think a lot of you know that I've ranted over the years of how useless the gender clinic can be, and how basically they don't seem to give a crap. And if I was in control, if I took over as manager or whatever of the gender clinic, first thing I'd do is have a mandatory phone call every month. Make sure everyone's okay. Keep tabs. Make sure everyone's going through the transition, because it's been 2 years, okay? It's been 2 years. I have heard nothing. And that is extremely bad. My doctor, my local GP, cares a lot more. He will actually ring me up every couple of months and be like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Thanks, doc." It's extremely sad and extremely stupid, and as we've talked about on this channel before, there is a lot of suicide. And you know why that is? It's because there's no support for the people who are dealing with these issues. If someone has a family who isn't accepting of that, they have no one to talk to. Which is why we need the gender clinic to at least keep up their end of the bargain and do something about it. So that's my opinion on them. Anyway, 2 years. Crazy, I know, and I'm slightly crapping myself, because this is a big step. I was smoking 2 years ago, and no, actually I had stopped smoking, because they were like, "We'll put you up to 4 milligrams of estrogen," and I stopped smoking for that. I was only smoking for 2 years. So I haven't smoked for 2 years, which is good. So I stopped smoking, and they were like, "Okay, here is your 4 milligrams of estrogen. Off with you." And stuff happened, and I haven't seen them for 2 years. So when I go back, I should be bumped up to 6 milligrams of estrogen. By now, I should be able to get my surgery, but I'm probably going to have to wait another 6 months, because it's every 6 months that you see them. Every 2 years. Every 6 months that you're supposedly meant to see them. So I'm going to have to wait another 6 months to even talk, probably, about my sex change surgery. My voice, I am going to be I'm going to be roasting them with my dad to basically get them to do something about my speech therapy, because I'm tired of contacting them and them not doing anything. So yeah. The only thing that goes well with my transition is my testosterone blocker, and that's perfect. And that's every 3 months on the dot. I can call up whenever I want to my local doctor and be like, "Hey, I need my injection," and he's literally 10 minutes away from my house, so I can just walk there and then limp back, because it goes into my hip and then my leg goes dead for ages. So that's what's going on with the gender clinic. A day after that is my ESA meeting, and what that is in the UK we have something called employment support allowance, and I am not working at the moment because I am not in a very good place to be working at the moment. I'm not there. I'm not there at all, and the idea of a 9 to 5 or scheduled job scares the crap out of me, and I don't think emotionally or mentally I could take it. So I'm on ESA. They're giving great support, but I have to have a reassessment, and that means basically going in and proving myself to them, which is slightly fucked. I have to basically go in there and spill my heart and tell them exactly how I feel to a random person that I don't know. I have to tell them everything, and that's hard. So 2 days of hell at the end of this month, the 29th and the 30th. Fingers crossed for me, eh? Anyway, right, I'm gonna get out of here. This video's gone on way too long. I just want to say a humongous thank you to all the support and love and everything you guys give. You are the best thing in my life, and I love you all. And just stay awesome. Well, I have a video coming out soon. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, but it's a, let's just say it's a slight parody of those kind of destruction channels, very kind of like McJuggernuggets, if you've ever seen the Psycho Dad series. Me and my dad are getting involved in on that, and we're going to do something quite funny, so keep checked out on that. That's coming out hopefully next week. But yeah, I'm just happy right now, but I'm still a little bit worried underneath that, so we'll just see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for all the amazing comments, love, support, awesomeness. Stay awesome. Thanks for watching, but until next time, that's me out. Bye, guys.